Hey everyone, and welcome to another GTA Online video here on the channel. It is the day after Thanksgiving, which means time for some Black Friday discounts in GTA Online. I'll go over each of them and discuss whether or not they are worth taking advantage of. First up is 70% off of the Terabyte, and this one's going to be a buy. This is the best deal you're going to get on the Terabyte. It allows you to store and upgrade the Oppressor Mark II, which is very good for grinding, and the Terabyte in general is good for just running businesses. You can start source missions from anywhere on the map using this, which might come in handy if import-export does get an overhaul soon. So I recommend purchasing this if you don't already own one. Then at 50% off, we have another vehicle, the Avenger, and I would say this one is also worth picking up. It doesn't serve as much function as the Terabyte does for making money, but it's still a good service vehicle and gives you access to the Mercenaries missions if you are interested in playing those. Up next, the ProGen PR4 and BR8 are both half off. I would recommend the BR8 out of the two here. For one, it's cheaper than the PR4 just by a tiny bit, but it's also the better performing F1 car. The BR8 is the best open wheel car, so if you were going to purchase one, make it the BR8. But it also depends on how much you like racing, because if you don't really race a lot, you're not going to get a whole lot of use out of even buying the BR8. The Stromberg is 50% off, while the Trador is a straight up upgrade from this vehicle. At just under $1 million, the utility the Stromberg provides is very good. It can definitely serve you until you have enough for a Trador, so I would say go ahead and buy this, if you don't already have a Trador. Another weaponized land vehicle, the Ruiner 2000, is half off for Black Friday, and the only use this vehicle has is allowing you to start up fully loaded to get a more powerful version of it for 20 minutes or so. I would say avoid this, it's not worth buying it. The Ghillie tank is discounted at 50% off. This is most likely the lowest price you'll see this tank for quite some time, so I'm going to say this is a buy. For PvE, it's really good, and for PvP, it's as good as a tank is going to get. Though you do need to own a facility in order to store this vehicle, so if you don't have one already, you're kind of screwed there. And to end off the 50% discounts, the Swift, Swift Deluxe, Luxor, and Luxor Deluxe are on the list here. And stay away from all these. They are nothing but money sinks, basically. Unless you already have millions of dollars stacked up and nothing else to buy, these are not going to do you any good. Trust me, stay away from them. Moving on, the Super Yachts, as well as their upgrades and modifications, are 40% off. And I'm going to have to say pass on this one. The yachts just aren't very relevant in current day GT Online. They don't serve much of a benefit. And finally, the Laser Jet is 25% off, and this is a trap discount, I feel, because this looks like a good deal on paper, 25% off of a $6 million purchase. That is until you realize that the Laser is now nerfed in free mode, which makes it almost irrelevant in that setting. Plus, the Raiju is also discounted right now at 25% off, which happens to be cheaper than the Laser if you have the trade price unlocked for it. And if you don't have the trade price, it's only going to be a tad bit more expensive, but it's worth it for the far more utility that the Raiju jet provides compared to the Laser. So definitely go for the Raiju over the Laser if you're in the market for a new jet. All of these discounts last until the 28th of November, which is next Tuesday. It's not going to last until the event week ends on the Thursday. So you just have a few more days to think about whether or not you want to purchase anything I've gone over here today. To end off the video, I want to discuss a couple things I missed from the Newswire the other day. Rockstar actually showed off the News and Torno livery for completing the Doomsday $100 billion challenge. It's this cool blue and gray livery, and I personally think it looks great on the Zentorno. It's another one of the 25-year anniversary ones, but on the Zentorno, it just looks really nice. And the other thing, peyote plants are still there, but this time there's aquatic animals too. Last week was just land animals. This time it's all animals. And that is going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTA Online content. Let me know what you think about the Black Friday discounts. Are they underwhelming, or do you think they're fine? I also want to give a huge shout out to all my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button, or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.